Hey, I am Ronak Yadav. I am here to simplify data science and analytics for you, one step at a time. Today, we are diving into data preparation, a crucial step that lays the foundation of every successful data project. Did you know that data scientists spend up to 80% of their lifetime preparing data? That's because clean, well prepared data is the key to building accurate models and making confident decisions. Without it, even the best algorithm can fall. So let's begin with the data preparation. Data preparation in a data science is a process of getting raw data ready for analysis and modeling. This essential step ensures that the data is clean, consistent, and structured so it can be produce accurate, reliable insights. Data preparation typically involves several stages like data collection, gathering data from various sources which might include databases, APIs, or external data files. Data cleaning. Data cleaning removing or fixing inaccuracies and inconsistency in the data. This might include handling missing values, correcting errors, and removing outliers that would can skew the result. The next one is the data transformation, converting data into a suitable format, including normalization, scaling, encoding, categorical variables, and applying other techniques to ensure compatibility with machine learning models. Data integration, combining data from different sources or format into a cohesive single data set, which may involve joining tables, merging data sets, or aligning data types. The next one is the feature engineering, creating new features or modifying existing one to enhance the model's ability capture patterns in the data. This step may include aggregation data, generating new variables, or combining existing one in a meaningful way. The next one is the data splitting, dividing the data into training, validation, and testing set to evaluate fairly and accurately. How to add an index field using the Python in data preparation. Adding an index field in Python is a straightforward. An index will typically assign a unique number to each row in a dataset, which can be useful for tracking individual records or as a preference ID. Here's how can you add an index field to a dataset in both Python and R. So I am going to explain you how to add index field in Python. So here I have a data which I have imported from the pandas library. I am using the panda library here. The data set is name which is Alice, Bob and Charlie, and their ages that is 25, 30 and 35. We convert the data into data frame by using panda library, then add index column to them. So df is equals to index is equals to range. We apply a range function from the range is started from the 1 and ended with the length of the data frame plus 1. So the output would be like this. It will give the index of the name and age. So this is about the data, indexing of the data. Now coming back to the presentation, we have done with this. Now next is how to change misleading fields values using Python. Changing misleading fields values such as incorrect tables, inconsistent categories or misspellings is essential to ensure data quality and consistency. Here's how you can replace or standardize misleading values in Python. Also we see how to standardize numeric fields using Python. Changing misleading field values such as incorrect date, incorrect labels, inconsistent categories, and misspellings is essential to ensure data quality and consistency. Here is how can you replace or standardized misleading values in Python. So let's see these two with an example. Here, here is the code for both. Here is the replacing. This is the code for replacing misleading values. Like we have a sample data. This is the sample data and we convert it into data frame. After this we replace the misleading values like the age of the person is negative, which can not be a negative age. So we have to replace it with a either with a positive age or uh, we will assign it a none value. So here we are replacing it with a none value. Replace multiple, we can also replace multiple misleading values in name columns. like this. So if we run this code, we will get a output. What is, and this is the example of this standardized numerical column. In this, we used Panda library and sklearn pre-processing language. So you can see the data of this replace misleading values. After replacing the misleading values, the data will be like this. This is the correct data. Here, the negative age is replaced by the none value, and this is the example of the standardized numerical column. Here you can see the data. We converted into data frame and then initialize the scalar, and then standardize the numeric columns by score and age. And if you run this code, you will get this output like this. This is the name, this is the score, and this is the age. Now the next one is the how to identify outliers using Python. This is the example of finding outliers in Python. You can use several steps, several methods, but here I have used ZScore to identify the outliers. So here calculate the Z-score. First we calculate the Z-score by using Z-square function, and then mark value with the Z-score 3 or minus 3 as an outlier. So we use absolute function here, which assign that the value should be greater than the 3. Then the output is like this. So here are the several steps performing for the data preparation. Thank you.